California lawmakers officially passed the state's spending plan today, but there's also a catch.
Yeah, Governor Gavin Newsom says he won't sign off on the state budget unless lawmakers pass a major proposed law having to do with the environment and housing. KC Area 3 Capitol correspondent Ashley Zavala here with us now. So tell us a little bit about what's going on here.
Golston, the state budget needs to go into effect July 1st, next Tuesday. And right now, all $321 billion of it hangs in the balance. Governor Gavin Newsom is pushing lawmakers to send him a bill that would make major changes to California's environmental laws to make it easier to build housing in more populated parts of the state. Lawmakers today in the state Senate and state assembly passed that $321.1 billion spending plan today. That's everything from the state's health care to public safety to schools, transportation, and other major services spending. But talks continue on that housing and environmental bill. What the governor specifically wants to change is the California Environmental Quality Act, also known as CEQA, to exempt new housing projects in urban parts of the state to keep groups of people from filing lawsuits that could stop or slow new housing. The governor is putting the entire budget on the line for this, and that vote will happen Monday. The governor told us he's confident.
This was foundational and critical, and we wanted to get it done, get these laws going in effect quickly, and send a message to folks out there. We mean business about addressing the original sin in this state, affordability, addressing the supply-demand imbalance in this state, and address some of the regulatory thickets that remain in this state. So I'm very grateful the progress we've made, and I'm very confident that on Monday I'll be signing those bills, and we will be moving forward on continuing our momentum to advance even further reforms.
Now, just a brief civics refresher. This process involves three co-equal branches: the state Senate, the state assembly, and the governor. While we heard from the governor today, we did not hear from the assembly speaker, Robert Rivas, or state Senate Pro Tem Mike McGuire. Both refused to stop and talk with reporters today. We should note, figuring out how to spend your taxpayer dollars is their main job. But at this point, we don't know how the legislature will move on Monday. Golston.
Yeah, I can't even remember the last time that the speaker had a gaggle not to think about it. But Ashley, I mean, back to today, I mean, what happens if this all somehow blows up, if the state budget doesn't go into effect in time?
Well, Golston, the state will be able to keep paying its bills, at least in the short term. But on July 10th, expenses like state worker pay, trial court funding, and state vendor payments would be at risk.
All right, Ashley, thank you so much.